So in a moment, I'm going to hand over the reins to Rosie. Now, she's been working diligently with the team over the past few months to develop some really fantastic tools, and she's going to be guiding us through the step-by-step demonstration on how to actually collect, verify, and then export all of this relevant data using these tools. So I'm excited for you to see what they've been created. So reins are over to you.
Thank you, Brenda. Hi, everyone. So my name is Rosie and I'm the product manager at SuperControl. So as Brenda said, for the past 6 months, we've been working behind the scenes to develop the tools needed for the HMRC digital platform regulation. The goal here is to provide you with peace of mind by making the data collection effortless. So there's 3 steps that you need to carry out. You need to collect the information. So you need to gather details about your sellers, such as their names, addresses, date of birth, and tax identification numbers. You then need to verify that information to make sure that it's accurate and complete. And then the third step finally is submitting that data to HMRC. So you must report all of the information plus the money paid to your owners to HMRC, and we will be providing the download XML report that you can then upload into HMRC Gateway. That part of it is getting worked on as we speak, but I can show you mock-ups later on in the webinar just to show you how it's going to look and to give you some understanding on how it will work. Before we dive in, Brenda mentioned you are only required to collect data for your owners added from 1st of January 2024. And I just want to reiterate that because it will significantly reduce the time needed to gather data, as you won't have to do it for your entire owner list. So we highly recommend focusing on this as HMRC is still finalising their processes. So when it comes to report submissions in January, this approach will make it much easier for them and for us as there will be much less data to manage. So I'm just going to screen share in a moment. I'm going to show you my test account and the new tools to sort of collect and verify the data. Before I do this, just one sort of explanation I want to make sure. So the first step you must do is to ensure your owner statements are accurate and up to date, because you will be submitting payment data to HMRC, so accuracy in this is crucial. So ensure all your information in your owner statements is correct to avoid any discrepancies. Okay, so I am just logged into my test account here. So I am just currently in admin and general details. And the reason why I'm in here is because we have added some extra fields in here that must be completed for us to include in our XML reports. So if I just scroll down here, you will see there is a new heading called DAC7 settings. So here you need to enter your legal company name. So this is just in case if it differs to what you have logged in SuperControl. There will soon be a field here called Platform ID. So your platform ID, this will be provided to you when you register with the HMRC as a digital platform. That field, I will let you know when that is live, but that will be coming. And this third field here, if you choose to allow owners to enter DAC7 data within their owner login, which I'll show you shortly, you can enter in any email addresses here if you want to be notified of any information that has been entered or changed. So if my owner, if they log in, they add their DAC7 data, I want to be notified of that. This email address here will be the one that I will get notified to. We highly recommend giving owners access to enter the data into the owner login themselves because it will take a lot of pressure off you to try and gather this data. So the responsibility will then be for you just to carry out the due diligence on the data to verify it's correct. So first of all, what you want to do is, I'm just going to scroll up here, you want to make sure that your login access is set correctly and grant access to anyone that you want to enter and view DAC7 data. So in admin, we go to login users here. Just wait for that to load. And you will see we have a column here called View Run DAC7 Data. By default, it'll be set to no access, but you can change this to allow access, which will allow the user to edit or add personal data. So if I just click Edit here, so if you set access, that will allow them to edit and add data. If you select access to download the report, it will give the same access level, but the user will also be able to run the XML report when it's ready. You might want to limit who has access to do this, as having multiple users to run the report might cause confusion if multiple people are trying to do it. So try and limit that